Good morning and welcome to Vi News. My name is Hansel Brian Tishobi, and in today's bulletin, we will be looking at some of the activities we have engaged in this term. This term, the students have engaged in different activities like debate, spelling bee, and choir sessions, where they've been able to have their talents discovered, built, and nurtured. You've been able to see some of the results in our mass choir today.
So technology will eventually fail. When it is replaced, technology is not perfect. Like humans, technology is not perfect.
Technology has this thing of creating jobs and making you think that it's creating more jobs, but in actual sense, it's going to take those jobs away in like 20 years to come.
The Bible in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 verse 11 says, "Therefore, encourage one another and build one another, just as you have been doing." Through the Boys and Girls Peer Mentorship Talks this term, we have been able to do just that. Let's go over to our reporter Angel for more details.
Thank you, Hansel. But it wasn't only through pacework and teachers that we did any learning this term. We also learned from each other. The older students came to the younger students and told them about their own life experiences and some very valuable lessons.
The Redwood girls and some of the other older girls, we organized ourselves in different groups and we went and mentored girls. And we just shared with them the importance of purity, our experiences. We're able to hear from them and their views on purity. We also learned that purity entails more than just the physical aspect. It's also about what you think about. Generally, it was an amazing experience.
The gentleman talked about purity. We talked about keeping ourselves right in the eyes of men and in the eyes of God, most importantly. And one verse that spoke to me the most was from Psalm chapter 119, verse 9, which says, "How can a young man keep his way pure?" And we saw that it was to live according to God's word.
We also had some of the moms come in and share with us.
This year, 2023, we had a couple of activities. Our daughters had a chance to learn from different people, to find out what their identity was. All throughout the year, the aspect of identity has been very key. The aspect of sexual purity, finding out who they are. I would like to thank everybody that has played their part, the moms that have come on board to support, the ladies on the committee that I work with daily to ensure that we come up with different activities and things to do, and also ensure that everything is moving on very well.
As fathers to sons, we've been able to talk to especially 15-year above age groups. We dwelled and worked on addictions, and we talked about gadgets. I am very happy to say that the boys were very, very blessed. They participated and they came out and talked about the struggles that they've had. And we as supporting parents working with the close teachers were able to counsel them, were able to give them direction.
Another topic we talked about was finances, how to manage resources and like money. Two things spoke to me. As we venture into career, we also need to think about family time, our emotional well-being, exercise, and health, because they all contribute to our success.
Next year, we want to take this a notch higher. We want to do a follow-up on some of the sessions that we've done, and then begin to look at new topics that we can begin to involve the boys in. We shall also be having outings, where we can just loosen up and laugh and interact with the sons. And notably, one of those should be a camp, 3-day camp, a boot camp of sorts. And then we have 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds who are scared of touching a chicken. So we need to go out on a boot camp and make these boys real boys.
For 2024, our focus is mainly going to be on the lower school and middle school, so that we get them to influence others, influence their community from an early age, from the things they have been able to learn. So, mothers,
fathers,
come, join us. Let us make this work. Let us make this community our own, where our children thrive and flourish in all ways.
Thanks, Angel. And here's Caleb with the weather update.
Good morning, everyone. We have today's weather report. So we have winds coming in from the south-southwest at a speed of 7 kilometers per hour. And people around Kampala are experiencing light rains. So moving on to the temperature section, people living in Kampala experience temperatures of 23 degrees. Thank you.
Welcome back. The essence of profound learning is that the student takes up the front seat of their learning experience. Here are some students to give us a report on the different topics this term.
My name is Theomene Kavgova. I am in Pine Learning Center. We have been learning about flowers. I learned about each flower's name. Sunflower, hibiscus flower, and cactus flower. We use flowers to make our house beautiful. I was learning with my friends, with Mordecai, Adi, Theo, Clayton, and Simon, and Hannah, and Tara, and many others.
My name is Samuel Denis Kasri. I'm in Acacia Learning Center. Our profound learning work was about the water cycle, and we also worked with Olive Learning Center. Our water cycle has 4 different stages.
We learned teamwork. We learned to let others have a chance to do something.
As Algam Learning Center this term, we decided to focus on the human skeleton for our profound learning project. We broke it down into 3 different parts: the skull, the hands, the shoulders, and the thoracic region, the pelvic girdle, and below.
As Redwood Learning Center, we were talking about a topic called apologetics.
Atheism is irrational. This is because it only relies, or it bases everything on empirical evidence and logical reasoning.
We learned good skills of public speaking. Because our work was put into presentations and debates, we learned an aspect of being calm and being able to receive counter-arguments and remaining, having composure as you answer them.
Wasn't that interesting? Now, let's go over to Kimberly to tell us about what's happening in the sports world.
Netball, soccer, volleyball, athletics, these are the sports that the students have participated in this term. As you can see, we have some of the students playing soccer after a long day of work, and that's something the students have looked forward to all through the term, to relax and have fun and just enjoy the sports that they really love. Throughout this term, they have learned to work as a team, they've learned commitment, and in general had a nice time. Back to you in the studio.
My name is Hansel Brantishubia. That was the news. See you next time.